Right.
Baby, it's cold.
This is technically my last cigarette. Ever. Technically. But then again, it's really not midnight yet. So I might have to bum a cigarette from Luke, like on midnight, just so I can have a last cigarette.
If it's after midnight, I'm saying no because I'm trying not to be an enabler.
But he also did set his alarm, so we will know beforehand when it's midnight.
Yeah, we will. It's so funny.
But technically, it's the last cigarette.
Took me by surprise, I must say. Should have been the happiest days of his life. Took me by surprise, I must say. When my mom said, Fred, your friend Paul killed himself tonight. Took me by surprise, I must say. Things ran up so bad when you're 17. Took me by surprise.
I gotta find something for my next post. It's coming up really fast, and I got a lot of things to do before the end of the month. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to go to the office and get my post office and get my passport. So that'll be another thing off my list. But the other is finding, usable content in pretty much everything I do. Getting used to pulling my phone out and just snapping shots of what's going on in my life. I know it probably seems pretty boring at first, but I think part of the project is being able to see things through my eyes, witness the things that amaze me and the things that upset me, and kind of just put myself out there. So I quit smoking the other day, and I posted the video on that. So today, to get ready for work, I do some laundry because I'm out of socks. And collect my laundry downstairs. The drain is backed up, and there's water all over the floor. And not good water, not clean, fresh water. Stuff that came out from the drain. So I kind of worm my way around it, put my laundry in, do the laundry, which of course creates more water on the floor. And then I'm pulling my laundry out of the washing machine, and what happens? Every time I pull something out, a sock drops in the dirty water. So the whole reason for doing laundry was actually to get some clean socks, and all I did was make them dirtier. And on top of that, I quit smoking. So I was a little frustrated. Well, I'm opening the store this morning, and it is sub-zero temperatures today, which I don't really mind because I am somebody that really likes having 4 seasons. I hope it doesn't stay in the sub-zero temperatures for a month, but a couple of days doesn't really bother me that much. Well, the deposit's done and the store is open. I'm just going back to unlock it. And we already have somebody wanting to do a return. The store's not open yet. I'm going to start putting together more videos now that it's the new year. I'm going to start doing more videos along the lines of what I'm going to be doing with this video project. So I'm going to start making things that are a little more detailed, because the next thing is to get in shape. Yesterday was the stop smoking video. Done. I can check that off my list. Now I need to get in shape because I want to go out and do things, and you can't do that if you're constantly tired. So I need to get back in shape, get my energy level up, and I'll start doing more videos about what my goals are and how I intend to achieve those goals. First one is just working and getting my life together. Well, I just got out of work and I'm on my way home, and I was thinking what I wanted to shoot while I was out, because I am going to do a little thing about Brookside. I'm not actually doing it yet. I'm gonna plan it out a little bit first, kind of like if I was going to a new place, and then I am going to start doing like a travel log video of Brookside since I spent so much time here. But I did come up with my first idea. You know, I work at Tuesday morning. This building's got to be at least, well, it was built, might even have been built prior to the 20s, I don't know. But it's old and hasn't ever been renovated, and it's such a waste of space that I'll go ahead and record this idea for myself. I might not post it, but the post office closed down, so they were thinking about at one point the sun. They're thinking about at one point annexing the post office, but Tuesday morning is not a cash flush company at this point, so I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But you go down in the basement, and there's the basement of both the post office and Tuesday morning that's completely unused, and the building probably hasn't been renovated since the 70s. But there's all this like wasted space, you know, in the heart of, you know, Brookside, which, you know, that's property value, you know, and everybody's taking these old buildings and renovating them and making better use of the space. So there's no reason why I couldn't do the same thing when I got back, you know. Look at some of the places in Europe and how they make use of, you know, little hole-in-the-wall places and turn them into thriving businesses. Brookside is still rife. That's the right word. It's still a good place, you know, where you could do that. It's got a lot of traffic, and, you know, to make use of, you know, all usable space, you're always going to have lots of foot traffic. So I was looking at the back end of Tuesday morning and the basement doors. Gave me some ideas about maybe doing a travel lounge or something like that, some kind of themed bar, club, you know, gathering spot. So we'll see. All right, whenever applying for a passport, make sure you have all your paperwork in line, because I just applied for my passport, but I didn't have all the paperwork. I needed a current copy of my birth certificate, and I have an old photocopy with my driver's license on it that I used for employment, but I couldn't find the original, so now I have to go down to the health department and actually get a new one. So this is something that's going to turn into evidently an all-day event. So I don't know how the state of Missouri is going to actually rectify the situation with the driver's license, because in order to fly, everybody's going to need a passport now. So that's going to be really messy. All right, that is done. The application has been processed, monies have been paid, and so in 4 to 6 weeks I should, without something else coming up in the government offices, I should get my passport. I have to say that I did have to run downtown to the health department and get a new copy of my birth certificate, because they wouldn't take the old photocopied one that I had. I couldn't find the original from 2005 that I had replaced. And I had my original birth certificate, which had a seal on it, but they can't accept that either. But I got to give them credit for one thing. It took me about 5 minutes, you know, in the office to get my new birth certificate, and it took me only about 5 minutes at the post office to get all my paperwork processed for my passport. So a lot of running around to do when you don't have all your ducks in order. But I have to say the efficiency of the government employees in Kansas City is actually pretty good.
He asked you, was I laughing? If he asked you, was I laughing? If he asked you, was I laughing? Just tell him I'm crying. Tell him I'm crying. Just tell him I was crying. Take this hand.